Kayla. Thank you so much for being here today. I went thrifting recently and I want to share some pieces that I have found to decorate my home. I am so excited to share what I found, so let's just get right to it. So we are starting off strong with these really pretty pictures, and I am sorry about the glare. I hope y'all can see them. But they have this green matting on the outside with a gold, kind of vintage gold looking color on the frame, and then just some really pretty florals. I love these so much. I can't remember what I paid for them. I want to say it was like $3 or $4 a piece, so it wasn't bad at all. But I love those. One of them I already found a place to use it, which I will show y'all later in the video. But the other one, I'm just not sure yet. But it's really pretty, so I have it for when I'm ready. I also found another set of pictures with florals and kind of a vintage gold frame. These to me look very cottage core. I want to say they were like $2 a piece, although I don't remember for sure. But I just thought they were so cute. I feel like these would go well in a bathroom, so I may put these in my master bathroom. I'm wanting to give it a bit of a makeover soon. I done it last year, and I have realized recently that I want to like go in there and maybe change up a few things, so we may do that soon on a video if I am able to. And then I was at Salvation Army today, and I told my husband, I said, you know, we have $20 in cash. I think that's good enough. And let me tell you, I ended up spending $17 in total, and I feel like I found some really good stuff. So I want to share like everything I got for that $17 haul. And we're going to start off with these vases. These are a clear, shorter vase, and they were $3 a piece. I got 2 of them. But I typically would not pay $3 for this, but these are very heavy. So like they feel like the really nice quality ones. And I have flowers that I have grown around my house, which I'm so excited about. But here's the other one. It looks exactly the same. But anyways, I have a Rose of Sharon and I have some roses, and they are all blooming so beautifully. So I knew when I seen these that I wanted to go out and cut some of my own roses and my own Rose of Sharon flowers and put them in here. So we're probably going to do that at the end of the video too. Just simply flowers in a vase, which is one of the most simple things that you can do in your house, but it just brings so much happiness, and it makes you feel like you have the summer feeling everywhere that you have them anyways. The next thing from Salvation Army is this trivet. This was $1. I just liked it because it's faded looking, and then it has this herb or maybe a flower. Oh my gosh, it's grapes. It has grapes, and I had it upside down. But anyways, we are always needing an extra trivet. I have one that I thrifted a couple years ago in there, but that was perfect for $1. I can definitely use it, and I thought it was pretty. I also found this paper towel holder. This was $1, and I actually needed one of these, and I kept seeing them like online. Of course, you can get them on like Amazon and Walmart, things like that. And then we were in Ross one day, and I seen some in there, but I was like, I really think I can thrift one, and I'm so happy I waited because this was only $1. It has these really cute little, I think it's flowers or butterflies. I'm not sure which it is, but I do like this, so I was very excited to find that for only $1. So this find here is not for me. I am going to be sending this to a friend, but I got it for only $1, and it is a vintage grater, and I think this thing is pretty old. I doubt I will be able to show it very well here, but you can see right in here there is writing on it for like how to use it in the brand and stuff. I can't see it very good, so I thought about taking a picture and then maybe trying to zoom in from my camera to see if I could read it then. But it's pretty cool. Oh, okay, I think it says, okay, Bluffton Slaw Cutter. So this was made to do like coleslaw, which I just think is so neat. But I do know with a lot of vintage things, they would often put the instructions like directly on the item. We don't typically do that now, you know, it'll come with a manual, but they just put it right on there, and then it has the handle here where you can hang it. but you can just tell by looking at it that this thing is old, and it was only $1. So I'm very excited to send this to my friend who I think will really enjoy hanging this somewhere. I also found some Christmas pieces. I got these Christmas trees. They're kind of a like bluish gray with a hint of brown color, but they were $1 a piece. And I just liked these because they are slightly modern looking, but also at the same time a little bit 1960s. So I know like the mid-century modern look in the, like, I believe it's the 60s. That was kind of these more geometric looking shapes. And I like a bit of that in my house. I like a mix of vintage and modern. So I grabbed these. I want to say I might have seen these at like Walmart or something last year, but regardless, getting them for $1 a piece is definitely cheaper than Walmart had them. So I'm thankful and I love those so much. Okay, so these next two things are very exciting, especially since it's about to be July 4th. It is these corn on the cob holders. So these were $2 a piece, and I'm going to try my best to show them. But they are shaped like a corn, which I just thought was so cute, and they are clear. So they had some other ones there that were green and yellow, like colored like the corn. But I actually preferred these clear ones. I have noticed, since I have been decluttering a little bit recently, that I often end up wanting to keep things that have like more neutral tones, or they're clear or silver or brass, things like that. But I just thought those were so cute, so I cannot wait to use those for a cookout where we do some corn on the cob. This next find is such an amazing find. Oh my goodness. Like, when I was in the store, I was like, I cannot wait to show my friends on YouTube. But I found these Christmas, I don't know if they're supposed to be like a runner or a placemat, but I got 2 of them for $2. And aren't these just beautiful? Look at them. They have these embroidered candles on the end, and then this lace detail around the edge. And it's a set of 2, and they do not have a stain on them. They are in really, really good condition. And for $1 a piece, I love finding Christmas things. I don't know for sure if these are vintage. If any of you know, you can definitely tell me. I don't mind you sharing your knowledge, or if you notice something and maybe I think it's vintage but it's not, you can tell me that too. It does not bother me at all. I love learning things from all of you. So but I just thought that was so pretty. I cannot wait to use these for Christmas time. That was everything that I got at Salvation Army for 17 bucks, which I just feel like was a really good price. And then I want to say I got these sometime last year. I just never got a chance to share them. Some of you know I had some health issues and had to take a break for a while, but I wanted to share them because they're so pretty. So they were from Goodwill. They were $2 a piece, and they are green with this wood looking stuff on the edge, and then a floral print in the middle. So there's a set of 2. I just thought these would look really nice together. I really enjoy colors that are more vintage looking, and I feel like this green and kind of the muted look, it just looks like it would go in an older kind of cottage house, which is just right up my alley. But I was so excited to find these. I, again, don't know where I'm going to put them. I have a storage room in our house where I store all of my home decor, and I have things in there just for when I do projects, and then sometimes I just want a little bit of a change up. So I'll go in there, grab some of my thrifted stuff, change a room around, and usually when I'm done, I maybe spent $20 changing up some decor. So that's what I love about thrifting. Most of the time you can save money, not all the time. Some thrift stores are getting crazy. Like, I went into this thrift store a little ways from where we live the other day. They had one of those jars that has like a spout in it, you know, like for drinks, and it was $15. Then we went to Dollar General after that place. They had a spout in there, or one of those drink holders with a spout, for $12. It was $3 cheaper to buy it new at Dollar General. And yes, I know they might have been different brands or whatever, but still, the point I'm making is that thrift stores should not be more money than what you can buy them for new. It makes me sad to see that, because thrift stores originally started as a place to help people that did not have a lot of money, to whether it's get clothes or home decor or whatever. So I do understand, that like over time, prices may go up a little bit, but it shouldn't be crazy because the items are still free and it was started with the intention to help others, in my opinion. So I personally don't go into the thrift stores anymore that charge really high prices, and I will not donate there. One of those is Goodwill. I refuse to donate to Goodwill, so I do not donate there. And then some others that are really expensive. I try to pick the ones that still give good prices and try to help people out. So anyways, didn't know I was going to go on that little rant, but it makes me mad. It makes me mad when I go in there and their prices are insane. So anyways, okay, moving on. But I wanted to also share these vases with you guys. So there's a brand on Amazon called Deco. They reached out to me and asked if I would like to do some of their vases or have some of their vases to share in my video. And I am so impressed with how beautiful these are. And the quality is insane. So this one is a taller one. It has like kind of a faded rustic look, which goes very well with my house. And then this one is like the same style as the other one, but it's just a shorter one. I just love these so much. I've been getting more and more into pottery. So the interesting thing is, before they reached out to me, I actually had some different vases in my Amazon cart, but I didn't buy them because I was like, I don't know yet if it's the right thing. You know, I was thinking about it. And then they reached out to me. So I was like, this is so cool. I was so excited. But they also had another style of vase that's this really pretty white color. And I picked it because it looks like it's like almost lace looking at the top, which is just so pretty. I put it in my china hutch in my living room and then put like some faux raspberry stems in it. I love it so much, I cannot even explain. I am in love with it. So I'll of course be showing that to y'all. But even more than that, I reached out to this brand whenever I was not feeling as well, and I explained to them what was going on. I said that I needed to cancel doing a collaboration with them, and they were so incredibly kind. They replied to me and told me that they had already sent the vases, but they wanted me to just not worry about it. There was no hurry, and health was very important. And you know what? Something of today that really matters to me is like brands that actually care about people and not just making money. And in my opinion, they really stand out to me for doing that because they were not concerned about me hurrying up and sharing these. They were just okay with me taking the time that I needed to feel better. So that's an A+ on this brand for me. So this is Deco Vlog on Amazon. I will have the links below if any of you want to check these out. They're very high quality and very nice. And I will show y'all in just a little bit how I'm going to put some more like maybe stems or maybe some fresh flowers. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I will show y'all what I'm going to do with the other two and the whitewood. So these other pieces that I want to share are not from like a traditional thrift store, but they are from this place that does like discounted things, kind of like truckload sale stuff. It's a place in Arkansas that does that, but they had these really beautiful wreaths. I went there with my sister because she's getting married soon, and we were picking out some florals for her wedding, and I found a few things. So I found first this wreath. Isn't it so pretty? I want to say it was like $6 or $7. I already took the sticker off and I don't remember how much it was, but it's just so pretty with these purple flowers. I really like it, and I'm sorry if you hear a mower. My neighbor is mowing, but we're trying to get through it. But anyways, I got this one, which I just think is so pretty, but this one is my favorite. So this was $14.99, and it is a pretty large vase. It is a fall one, I would call it. You, of course, can use it any time of year, but I'm going to save this for fall just because of all these more muted colors. I just think this is absolutely gorgeous, and wreaths can be pretty expensive. So I felt like $14.99 for a new one is pretty good. So I did grab that. Okay, so I think that is everything that I have to share today. I got a box in the mail recently from my friend Dusty. She has a YouTube channel on here called My Thrifted Home, so I will link that. But she sent me a box of some thrifted stuff, so I'm going to be sharing that in the next video. So if you want to subscribe and come back to watch that, you are more than welcome to. But now I want to show you a few things that I have decorated with my thrifted items in the house and some of these pieces that I showed you today. gonna not put this up. I know I just told y'all I was gonna save this for fall, but then I was like, you know what? I already have a nail here or a screw, and this just matches these curtains in here so good. And you know what? I don't mind if my house has a fall feeling year round, because I love fall. It's so pretty. I love the muted colors, and a lot of my house anyways is like more brown toned and more vintage looking, so it kind of just fits that fall look. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it up because I think this looks really pretty here, but y'all will have to let me know in the comments what you think. So I know it sounds like probably really funny to be excited about a paper towel holder, but I've been wanting one for months, so I'm pretty excited about it. So I thought I would add it in the video, just me cleaning it up and using it. And then this little wreath that I got from that truck wholesale place, I decided to put it in my sunroom. And these pretty floral prints, I had already decided to put it here earlier, and I really like it in my hallway. It just gives a little bit more of a vintage touch. Love these so much. And then the Deco vlog vase I thought looked so good with these little raspberry stems. The stems are from Amazon as well, so I will have everything linked in the description if any of you want to go get any of the things that I used. And then I put the other vases on this shelf here by my door. I just thought the brown and the tan color looked really good with this picture up above. I thrifted that frame and then got the picture free online. I just printed it off. And then it was time to go get some roses. I am so excited that I have roses in my house that I grew myself. I just think that is the coolest thing. And that's one of the best parts of spring and summer. It's just all the beautiful flowers. But we're going to put those in these little vases here. I think they look so beautiful. I am so thankful to have them. And I do wish that I would have cut the flowers just a little bit larger, but that's okay. It still looks very pretty. So I did have some vintage plates up here, but I like these pictures here better, I think because they're more of a neutral color. But y'all, that is all that I have for today. Thank you so much for being here. God bless each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye.